Helen Yee here at the Tony Finau Foundation, being joined by the one and only, the new welterweight champion and number 5 pound-for-pound fighter in the world, Belal, remember the name, Muhammad. Always great to see you.
Always good to see you. Having fun over here, talking to kids, talking to the next generation. So I'm going to read a children's book in a little bit.
Okay. How's your reading skills?
I'm very good. I've been doing a lot of audiobooks, but now we got to put this to the test.
What's your favorite audiobook?
I mean, again, I go into phases. I go into like mystery phases, then I go into like motivational phases. Right now, I'm in like the mystery phase right now. But I've been reading or listening to the Chaos book about the Manson murders.
Oh, you like murder mysteries?
Yeah, like I get phases, but like when I'm jogging, you put one of those on, it just like gets you in. You just realize, oh man, I did like 10 miles, and it was just like running, listening to the book. But yeah, that one's really good.
Well, murder mysteries must make you run faster, though, right?
I mean, when you're doing it at night, yeah, but like in the middle of the dark.
Well, hey, I mean, good luck when you got to read to the kids. Hopefully, it's nothing harder than a Dr. Seuss book.
Yeah, I get to pick, so I'm choosing the one with like the biggest pictures.
Yeah, I saw you stressing out a bit over there, picking the book.
Yeah, I was panicking. There was some that was like 100 pages. I'm like, I'm not gonna read 100 pages, but I found over there six pages, so I'll be good with that.
Nice. Well, I believe in you. But hey, last time you and I swam, which by the way, you're actually a really good swimmer. A lot of fans were really impressed by your skills, and they said next time, when we rematch, I got to first teach you how to streamline.
Go.
How was Shevchenko? Who's better? I saw you doing with her.
It actually feels pretty good. Yeah. Because it's so hot out, so it feels really nice. Refreshing. My turn. She's really good. We did not race though. We just, caught up, had fun. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I saw her like do like a perfect dive in. So I'm like, oh, she's probably good.
Yeah. How's your diving? We didn't get a dive last time.
I'm not a diver, no. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna like hold my nose, get in, and then we swim.
Just pure power. But last time when we spoke, I know it was right after your birthday, so we didn't really get to celebrate it. You did tell me about your mom making amazing sweets and desserts. When you win the title, what's the birthday celebration look like?
As much food and desserts as possible. Like I'm gonna get nachos, cake. I'm a sweets guy, so I love anything that's sweet, like cookies, ice cream.
What kind of cookies? Chocolate chip?
Oh, chocolate chip or peanut butter.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Those are addicting.
Yeah, like that's my issue with it.
Yeah.
Because I can't just have one. And my mom's the type that she's amazing at making desserts. Mm-hmm. And she always tells me everything she makes is healthy. But I'm like, okay, I'm not coming over. Nothing she makes is
healthy dessert.
Healthy at all. That's why
okay.
She'll make cheesecake. No, you burned it off. It's cream cheese. I'm like, cream cheese full of sugar and butter. Yeah. She'll make it like with Biscoff. Yeah, she makes an amazing Biscoff cheesecake, and she'll be like, no, it's cookie butter though. I'm like, what does that mean? It's cookie.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's like, you work out 3 times a day. You're gonna burn it off easily. I'm like, no, I'm not coming over. That's it.
I brought you something for congrats.
Oh, really? What do we got here? Woohoo, cookies. Can't beat that. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. I hope they're good. I didn't bake them, so, I hope they're good.
Yeah, I mean, all you got to do is give me something with chocolate. I'm fine with it, yeah.
Like I mentioned, last time, you and I swam.
My cousin's like, bro, times have changed when you're our last hope to win a belt.
You could single-handedly change the entire Chicago sports realm.
Right.
Literally.
Put us back on the map.
Single-handedly carrying Chicago sports. It's just Belal Muhammad.
The Bears are starting to work their way back up, right? They won their last week. I was at the game.
It's because you were there.
Yeah, that's what I said. I was like, yo, give me some more tickets, Bears. I'm good luck right now, so we got to keep the momentum going.
And I know you love hiking. Did you find some hiking trails here?
Yeah, we found one. We're supposed to go tomorrow at 6 a.m. Yeah, because I got like another, I got the fight, so I'm going to be cornering Juliana and them. So hopefully before the shakeout, I'll be able to go get some hiking in.
Yeah, well, speaking of fights, I know you spoke to the Schmo about Juliana's fight, but looking at the main event, Alex Pereira versus Khalil, what do you think the keys to victories are, for Khalil in that fight?
Good afternoon, teachers. I'm sending this message for
Announcement.
She is hoping that you guys can put your...
I thought class was out right now. What's going on?
classroom.
Well, they know you got to read, so.
If I'm going to...
Your help by getting the garbages put out.
It gives me time to think about what I would do if I was coaching Khalil. But if I'm Khalil, his path to victory is wrestling. I know he doesn't want to wrestle, but you can't strike with... nobody could. I think Pereira, he showed you guys. The only person that struck with him was Adesanya, but it took him 5 times to do it, to finally catch him. I think for Khalil, you only get one shot at the title, right? You never know when you'll get your way back there. I think you got to come up with a good strategy. He's not expecting their takedown. Go in there, take him down, and then maybe strike with him later in the fight, 3rd, 4th round. But I think early you got to wrestle and just avoid that big left hook.
Well, with that being said, who do you favor in the fight?
I'm favoring Alex just because Khalil has a great story. He made it there and everything like that. And I think it's going to be a crazy, exciting fight because he says he's going to bring violence. He's not going to wrestle with them. But, yeah, I mean, if it's just a straight-up striking match, I'm always favoring Alex.
Well, in the beginning, when I introduced you, number 5, pound for pound, I mean, you did the chef's kiss. I mean, how does that sound?
I mean, it feels good, right? It just gives me something else to aim for. I'm always aiming to be the best, to aim for the top. So it's just like... Now I have a new goal. The goal was always a goal. Now it's like chasing other goals. Now it's like, all right, now be number 1 at pound for pound. Be number 1 in the welterweights to ever do it. So now it's chasing gold is the goal. That's my goal.
Well, speaking of the current number 1 pound for pound, Islam, someone that you've trained with before as well. I mean, what do you make of, his upcoming possible rematch against Arman?
I mean, I think Islam showed that he gets better every single fight, and he's been dominating so many fights, and he showed you how much of a complete martial artist he is, especially in that fight with Dustin where he outstruck Dustin, and people said that he would have to wrestle, he'd have to do this, and then he got the finish late in the fight. I just think he's going to be a little bit too much for Arman. Arman's obviously great fighter, but I just think Islam is levels above every single guy in that division right now.
Well, have you seen that, Ilia?
Lo podemos resolver dentro de un octógono, ya que fuera no, porque...
Yeah, I mean, be careful what you wish for, right? If you're Ilia, I would, you got a lot of guys in your division, you still have to fight. And Ilia's getting to that point, right, where you're undefeated, you're getting a lot of hype, so now you're just starting to call out and, play that game of trying to be like the next McGregor. But you don't want to mess with Islam and them because, like they said, like it's different there. You want a street fight, they'll street fight you. They're not Islam doesn't care about, let's get paid for it. Like he sees you disrespect him, he's going to show you what disrespect means from Dagestan.
Well, Ilia's booked against Max Holloway. Do you think that he retains his belt?
I mean, I always favor Max. I just like Max. I think the way that he fought Justin his last fight, he showed that he's getting better. And stylistically, I like the matchup for Max. I think it's going to be... Ilia's heavy boxing. Max is really good boxing, volume striker. I think the key for both of them is going to be, like, how does Abu Dhabi affect them? Going down there early, who's going to get there early? How do you feel? I think for Max, he's been in the game so long and he's fought so many different styles. For Ilia, like I said, you got all that hype right now. You got to sometimes you get comfortable. And I think he's getting to that point of feeling himself a little bit too much. I think Max could pull this one through.
Well, I know the students can't wait to listen to you read to them.
After one special meet, Simone's family grows. Now we puppy to love with a big wet nose. Who has a dog? Do you have a dog?
I don't have a dog. I have 2 dogs.
What kind?
For the fans who can't wait to see more of you, what would you like to let them know?
Appreciate you guys. Hopefully we hear something soon.